Friday Night Baseball now from the Lone Star State and Minute Maid Park in Houston. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Texas Rangers and the Houston Astros. The race for the division continues to heat up as two of the best square off next. Brad Peacock, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Yeah, Matt, his last one wasn't very good, mainly because of control issues. Walked 5 batters in his last start, and he certainly can't do that in this one here, or he's going to come out of the short end of this one.
Striding in, Rougned Odor. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Up tonight for Texas, the second baseman, Rougned Odor.
He's set and the pitch. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Two balls and a strike to the Rangers leadoff hitter. He's set and the 2-1 pitch. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
And that misses, ball 4. So not the start he was looking for tonight as he walks the leadoff hitter on 5 pitches.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Standing in, Logan Forsythe. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First pitch of the at-bat. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Behind 0-2 now. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch in on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
And the runner back. The 2-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. But they will still get the lead runner at second, so no double play. But boy, very fortunate to record the first out there.
Elvis Andrews.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. Here it comes now to Andrus. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
Ball 1. The 1-1 home. Heading out towards shallow right. Tucker waits on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, we'll see if Hunter Pence can keep swinging that hot stick. He's such a consistent performer this year, and coming in, he's right up there in the American League leaders in hitting. I love watching this guy play, and I hope he puts on a show today.
Now at the plate, Hunter Pence, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
This isn't this guy's first rodeo. He's been in the league for quite a while now. This wily veteran is having a great year.
Here comes the first pitch. This is swung on and hit to Altuve at second. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. One left for Texas. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Shelby Miller, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that throws 2 types of fastballs. A 4-seamer, which is more of his true riding fastball that he'll throw up in the zone. And the 2-seamer is the one that he'll sink to try to get ground balls. So even though the fastball is one pitch, he has 2 pitches that are different, even though they're both fastballs. A 4-seamer up in the zone, 2-seamer down in the zone to try to get the ground ball.
Fans, summer has officially arrived, and there's no better way to beat the heat than by joining us right here at the ballpark. With lots of giveaways, promotions, and great baseball to come, you can't lose. Pick up a pocket schedule at any stadium ticket window and come out to the ballpark this summer. Hey fans, want to be able to take MLB.com with you wherever you go? Then listen to the best of Major League Baseball when and how you want it through MLB.
Here's the first pitch to him. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they've been in a real good groove lately. Victorious in 7 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, everyone always looks at the schedule, and these cross-country trips can be a bear. I always looked at them with a smile on my face. 5 hours in the plane with the boys, playing some cards, really coming together. I feel like that's where the chemistry of the team really starts to take shape on those long cross-country trips. Let's see how this team plays today.
Three and 0 now. Career line against Shelby Miller. He's hitless in 6 tries. 3 balls and a strike to Houston's left fielder. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
The 0-1 on its way. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone. And he takes a cold strike 2. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Great job right there, scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
The 1-2. Skied into very shallow right. Pence has a read on it. 1 away. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. Coming into the game, he's among the leaders in the AL in stolen bases. Sure, that tells you he has a lot of speed, but what it also tells you is he does a great job of getting on base. Keep an eye on him if he gets aboard in this one.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. One of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First pitch on its way. And this pitch is popped straight up right around the home plate area. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, strike 1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Brantley, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now that's popped up. Andres is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Astros leave 1. We are still scoreless. And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Slider finds the zone for a strike. A 1 pitch on its way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Brantley's after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Stros on D. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is low, ball 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
The 3-1 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Batting 7th, the third baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the switch hitting former All-Star Asdrubal Cabrera. And the pitch. Well struck but foul over by the coaching box. Here's the 0-1.
Nope.
1-1.
1-1.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
I got the count. 1-2.
Fouled away.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Another 1-2 delivery. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Rangers set down and ordered. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that'll bring up a Ledmus Diaz.
For the Astros, the designated hitter, I'll let miss. Diaz.
First offering on its way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Nope.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a solo shot for Aledmus Diaz, number 14 on the season, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
Well, you can see that he was dialed in on his curve from the second he released it. He saw the spin, knew it was coming back over the plate, and just crushed it. He was tracking it all the way.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and one strike. Hit out towards second. Adore is there. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And let's take a look at second baseman Rougned Odor. Pound for pound, one of the strongest guys in the game. 30 home run potential, but a premium defender at second base. And if you don't slide properly into second base, he is going to let you know about it.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker. First pitch on its way. And this will be fouled away. Fouled off. Here it comes on 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with two strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're two down.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hope with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last two guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Into the box now, Robinson Chirinos. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. The 0-1 on its way. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. And it's 1-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first two pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. Two tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Miller into the windup. Here's the 3-2. Drilled down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, oh, they got a nice little hitting streak going.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and it's fouled away. Chirinos is off at first with 2 away. And low, it's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Astros off and running on the solo homer. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Houston. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. Head-to-head matchups with Brad Peacock. Comes in with 6 hits in 22 tries. He also has 1 home run. First pitch on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Chu, originally from South Korea. He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. Another full count pitch home. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So with 1 away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. Digging in, Joey Gallo, a real threat with the bat, of course, as he currently leads the American League in home runs.
And not surprisingly, he's also near the top of the league in slugging percentage, which means not every ball's leaving the yard. A lot of extra base hits in this guy's arsenal.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here's the 1-1, and he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's Rougned Odor now, as he'll take a look at ball one. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Here's the 2-0. The count now at 2-1. Rangers still searching for hit number 1 in the ballgame. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. And he fouls this one off. Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled away. The payoff pitch one more time. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Standing in, Logan Forsythe, man at first after the 2-out walk. Throw over to first, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Nothing doing for the Rangers. It remains 1-0.
We're back now as the Astros ready to bat in the 3rd inning, and as they do, it's a good time to discuss their offense, which has been a real source of pride for this club. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
For the Astros,
here's Michael Brantley as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. A 1 pitch on its way. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. The 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Pulled toward right center field. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And the Astros get something started right away. It's a leadoff double. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most two-base hits this year. And, in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. Here's Carlos Correa now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Brantley leads off second with nobody out. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
The 0-2 home. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. No one out with a runner at second. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
And he got him.
This is where a strikeout pitcher has such a big advantage. Runner on second and no outs. It's definitely a strikeout situation in order to keep that runner from getting to third with less than 2 outs. When you can do it, it changes the whole strategy of the inning. Even a ground ball to the right side makes this a lot more dangerous situation.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and it's fouled away. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Here it comes. In the dirt here. Throw goes to third, and it's too late as he's in there. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
1 out and a runner on third. Hit hard to third. And that's the 2nd out.
Third baseman number 2, Alex Bregman.
Now at the plate, Alex Bregman, runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Bregman ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Standing in now, Aledmus Diaz. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game, as the Astros have opened it up now 4-0.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
The first baseman, number 10, Yulieski Gurriel.
Into the box, Yuli Gurriel. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. 3 runs already home here. Gurriel behind a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 3 innings complete. Astros lead this one 4-0. Striding into the box, Logan Forsythe, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. It's up onto the train tracks and out of here. A solo shot here to left, number 11 for him on the season. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these 2 clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Now a line drive that's hauled in at first base. And that's allowed out number 1.
Now batting, the right fielder, Hunter Pence.
In now, Hunter Pence. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First offering on its way. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. One out, nobody on. And here's a swing and a miss that time by Pence as he falls behind here, 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Delino DeShields. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Rangers do get one back, however, on the strength of this home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Astros 4 and the Rangers 1. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kyle Tucker. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Popped straight up. Miller is there for it. 1 down.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the catcher, Robinson Chirinos. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball 1. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Ball 2.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. And he struck him out.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Here's Jake Marisnick. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. First time up, he went down looking. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Outside, 3-0 now. Michael Brantley would be next. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. first pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And the throw skips past him and into center field. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Well, the runner did get a good jump from first, but the man behind the dish had a great shot of nailing him. That is until he launched his throw into center field. He won't be happy with himself about that throw.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. The 1-0 delivery. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Pence is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. One left for Houston as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said it's been pretty apparent that they're just not finding a lot of hard contact today. There have been a lot of outs on softly hit balls, and while most of the credit for that goes to the opposing pitching, he said it's important for them to continue to make adjustments at the plate. It's games like these where they have to get back to the basics and find a way to generate some offense.
The catcher.
Thank you, Heidi.
Jet Bandy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. The Stros are hanging on to a narrow lead, but this game has been a battle fought between two very good ball clubs. Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
And sometimes when you're down like they are, you've got to find a way to spark your offense any way you can. Now they've got the leadoff man on base and the starter working from the stretch. We'll see if this ignites them a little bit.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. Despite their proximity in the standings, the Astros have looked like the superior team in this one. Guys, do you see this race staying close down the stretch, or is this a sign of things to come?
Yeah, Matty V, listen, this isn't like the last week of the season, but I think when you're in second place, D-Row, this is one of those games you have the lead right now. This is one of those you want to win to start to get momentum on your side.
Yeah, guys, this would be a huge momentum swing right here for this team to come in and win this ball game right here, sending a message. Nice litmus test series for this one.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball two. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball three. Once again, a 3-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bandy aboard here at first with nobody out. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that is off the wall in right field. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Stepping in now, Shin-Soo Choo. And he fouls this one off. And they're runners at the corners now. Comes set and the 0-1. In there, strike two.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
A ball and 2 strikes. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
A bullet to first base. The tag, and he is out.
Now batting, left fielder, Joey Gallo.
Stepping in, Joey Gallo comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Two-seamer can't quite make it back over the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
The 2-2 misses up and in.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The 3-2 pitch. And now this is foul tipped at the plate, and that appeared to catch a lot of the home plate umpire in the process. Hope he's all right down there. Another payoff pitch. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And foul, though it had the home run distance.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Down the first baseline, Gurriel scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rangers leave 1. They trail it 4-1.
ちょっとボール球臭かったっすね。
Striding in for Houston, Carlos Correa. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Pitch on the way. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line towards center field. To Shields. That's to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In now, Jose Altuve. 0-1 the count. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Cabrera is right there on to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
So 2 are gone for the Astros in the 5th, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and a strike.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
And the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And they will get him. He's in there. A very close play at first. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. Runner at first following the error. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Aledmus Diaz.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Miller sets. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. A 2-0 count to the Astros DH.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Now the 2-1 pitch to the left side, but it's well foul.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back in. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Astros leave 1, but they lead it 4-1. Joe Smith takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Astros, number 38, Joe Smith.
Ready once again, Rougned Odor. He'll start things out for the Rangers in their half of the sixth.
Rougned Odor.
From the stretch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
0-1.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
The 3-1. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Now the 3-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Now batting, the first baseman.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Into the box now, Logan Forsythe, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Odor gets his lead at first, nobody out. Look out, 2-0 now. In terms of previous meetings with Joe Smith, he's 1 for 4. Now the 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
The 3-1 pitch. Oh, he had a go at one there, but this is fouled off to the right as the count draws full. 1 run, 2 hits, and 2 errors for the Rangers to this point. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Here's Elvis Andrus now, as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. No hits to this point. Throw over to the bag. And another throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. The set and the 1-0 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Settling under it is Marisnik for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Hunter Pence.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Two and 0 count, and the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs. And now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Digging in, Delino DeShields. In terms of previous meetings with Joe Smith, he's been good. 6 for 9. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Up and in for ball 1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Ready for another chance? Yuli Gurriel. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yuli Gurriel.
Zach McAllister enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 20, Zach McAllister.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped up. Forsythe in foul ground, and no one will track it down. The 0-1 on its way. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Slapped hard the opposite way. Pence moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The batter, number 3.
Ready for another shot now. Kyle Tucker. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. This is pulled into right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The catcher, number 28, Robinson.
Digging in once again, Robinson Chirinos. In prior meetings with Zach McAllister, he's just 1 for 6. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Too low, 1-0.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Now a drive by Chirinos, deep left field, into the corner boxes and gone. A solo shot here to left, number 17 for him on the season as they stretch the lead to 5-1. Into the box, Jake Marisnick.
Number 6.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Popped him up. Bandy has a play. And that retires the side. One more for the Astros, and it comes on this solo homer. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's now 5-1. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Hector Rondon is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 30, Hector Rondon.
Striding in once again, Jeff Bandy. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Oh. 2-0 now. The 2-0 is in there for strike 1. The 2-1 home. Knuckles into the zone for a strike.
ああ、強風域。なるほど。
The 2-2 one more time. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Fouled away. fouled off. Line drive base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Boy, D-Roll, when they're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
First delivery to him on the way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
Behind 0-2 now. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there.
でもジャンピングされたら確かに見てないんで、取られるからやばいですよね。朝のコーヒーはうまい。さあ、ノーアウト満塁。
Here's Joey Gallo now,
as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
Ready with the 1-0. And it's fouled away.
確かに満塁ホームラン打ちたいですね。
Bandy at third, Cabrera at second, Chu at first with no outs. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
The 2-1. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
同点満塁ホームラン。
So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. 38th home run of the season for him, as we are all tied at 5.
Well, that home run didn't have the height to carry an incredible distance, but it certainly had the velocity to get out of the park. As you can see here on Show Track, the ball was launched at 117 miles an hour. A very impressive swing of the bat.
Chris Davinsky comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
ここで追いつきました。
Chris Davinsky. 大当たりですよ。Now batting, the second baseman, Rougned.
Standing in now, Rougned Odor. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner,
but it bends just foul into the second deck.
1億円当たるかもしれないですよ。
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Head-to-head against Chris Davinsky. He's a .333 hitter, 5 for 15. He's taken him deep once. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Devenski is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
In now, Logan Forsythe, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Tucker ranging back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Stepping in, Elvis Andrus. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a slider tails outside for ball one. The 1-0 home. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike. 4 runs here in this half inning. Smoke toward the hole, and that's through for a hit.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Now at the plate, Hunter Pence. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First offering on its way. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
That's
2-2.
I got to count 2-2.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
にしましょうかね。
Here's the first pitch to him.
おお、
A ball and no strikes.
当てられるとこでしたね。
The set and the 1-0. Swing and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Gurriel is there and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But the damage has been done as the Rangers strike for 4 on the grand slam home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. All even at 5 apiece. At the plate, Michael Brantley. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Brantley.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. 2-0 to Brantley.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there. I'm not sure if you're guessing or you're sitting on a pitch, but boy, that was awfully close to being called a strike.
全員アウトと書いて。
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Show some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Stepping in now, Carlos Correa. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Down 1-1.
Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Runners off for second. Heading out towards shallow right. Pence has a read on it. 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
So striding forward now, Jose Altuve. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
はい。台風にはお気をつけてください。
He's set. Here it comes. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Runners on the move for second. Ball grounded toward Odor at second. Odor gets dirty. Got him.
気合で取りましたね。
Third baseman number 2, Alex Bregman.
はい。
Digging in now, Alex Bregman. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. One left for Houston. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Roberto Ozuna will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Number 54, Roberto Ozuna.
So digging in now, Jet Bandy. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
He's set, and the pitch. And he'll watch the slurve that falls in for strike 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
The 1-1 home. Sent out to straightaway center field. Marisnik on the move. He's there and records the first down. We take a look at our line score here in the 8th. A lot of offense. Already 6 home runs between these two teams, and we may not be done yet. Digging in, Asdrubal Cabrera. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First offering on its way. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And there's the slurve, but it misses 1-1. 5 runs, 8 hits, and 2 errors for the Rangers to this point. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
The batter, the designated hitter.
Digging in and looking for more, Shin-Soo Choo. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
1-2. Here it is. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
満塁ホームランは爽快でしたよ。
Here now the 2-2 to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rangers, This remains
い
a
や
5-all
ー、5
ball game.
対1で、やばかったんですけど。
Now the Astros designated hitter, Aledmus Diaz. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Designated hitter, Aledmus
なん
Diaz.
とかね、このアストロズを倒さんことには、ゲーム差が縮まらないんでね。
First delivery to him on the way. Hit
うわ
high
ー
and
っ
deep
ていう
out
話
there
し
to
てた
left
ら持
center
っていかれ
field.
ましたね、こ
Back
れ。
goes to Shields. It's up and out of here into the archways. So a solo shot here to left center field, and this one gives them the lead. It's 6-5.
Well, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
Up next for the Astros.
Into the box now, Yuli Gurriel, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Guys, if this is anything to go by, we're going to have a close race on our hands for the division. However, we're only partway through the season, so how much more importance do you put on this game?
You know, D-Row, this has been nip and tuck all year in this division, and another close one here, and it looks like this is going to be one of those matchups that's going to go all the way to the end of the year.
Yeah, these guys are going to grind down to the stretch, and it would be a shame to look back on a game mid-season, not winning it, and finding yourselves out of the playoffs by a 1 or 2 game spot.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. Hit out towards second, fielded by Hador. On the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting, number 3.
Now to the plate, Kyle Tucker. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Here comes the first pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. That's wide, 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away, but that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
He stays alive, still 2-2.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Now here's the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Now batting, Jake Marisnick. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Chaz Rowe is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Chaz Rowe.
さすがやっぱね、強力やから一発を打ち寄るんですよね。
He's ready. Here's the first offering. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Chirinos leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Got him on a good slider there, swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo homer. Last chance coming up here for the Rangers. It's now 6-5. Will Harris comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Joey Gallo. He rounded the bases on a home run back in the 7th.
This is a close one so far, but really go back to that last at bat. That grand slam he hit really kept him in this game.
And he fouls this one off. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here's the payoff pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Fouled away.
微妙なとこですね、今ので。
And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Solo shot to right center, and just like that, this ball game is all tied.
いやー、2打席連続ホームランですね。しかも抑えのピッチャーから。いやー、さすがですね。さっきも満塁ホームラン打ってたんですよ。
And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time.
まあまあ最低追いつきはしましたけど。いや、これでも抑えのピッチャーから打つっていうのは気持ちがいいですね。打たれる側は最悪ですけどね。何やっとんねん言われますよね。
The 0-1. A ball and a strike. Career numbers against Will Harris. He's only 2 for 10. To second.
よっしゃ。
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
ランナー出ましたね。
Now batting, the first baseman, Logan Forsythe.
Stepping up now, Logan Forsythe. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes the ball.
了解です。
I know this is not his finest moment, but we're not going to panic right here. This guy has been doing this a long time, a veteran that won't let the emotion get to him.
2-0.
Well, on the mound, he hasn't looked comfortable since the moment he came in out of the pen. Just not fluid with his delivery at all.
Now the 2-0. Cut fastball is in for a strike, 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Forsythe with a full 3-2 count.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Elvis.
So next to the plate for Texas, Elvis Andrews. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. The 1-1 pitch, and it's fouled away. Now the 1-2 pitch, and a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Here comes Brantley. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Hunter Pence.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Hunter Pence. Career numbers against Will Harris, not great. He's 1 for 8. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-0. A pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. 1-2. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. But the Rangers battle back to tie things up on this solo home run. Home half of the 9th coming up, and we're all even now at 6-6. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Michael Brantley. It was a walk in his last trip.
Michael.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
0-2 is the count.
And he misses there. 1-2. The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Batting, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
So coming to the plate, Carlos Correa. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. One out, nobody on. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Hot shot down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's one out in the inning. They got one more to play with that they could potentially be productive with, but this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
At the plate, Jose Altuve. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The 0-1 slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Andrus back to first, a double play, and we are heading to extra innings. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 10th inning coming up, and we are all even at 6 apiece. Up next for the Rangers, Delino DeShields. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Nomar Mazara is up off the bench to pinch hit here, so we'll see what he can do to begin the extra frames.
Number 30, Nomar Mazara.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline.
Gurriel brings it in.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, catcher, Jet Bandy.
Stepping into the box, Jet Bandy. Career numbers against Will Harris. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit down the third baseline. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Turned on down the line. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. So a perfect start to the 10th here. 2 up and 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Asdrubal.
Stepping into the box, Asdrubal Cabrera. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch on its way. And he's way off balance with the swing there. The pause and the 0-2 and right into the shift, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10, and we are all even at 6 apiece. Nomar Mazara will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 30. Nomar.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Here's the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Aledmus Diaz will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. And he fouls this one off. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Way outside. 1-2. Right side, hit hard. Forsythe has it. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The first baseman, number 10, Yuli Gurriel.
Into the box now, Yuli Gurriel. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
1-2. Here it is. A little low. It's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. Heading out towards shallow right. Pence has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. This game remains tied at 6. Ryan Presley takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 55, Ryan Presley.
To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Shin-Soo Choo. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here comes the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. The 1-0 is a fastball thrown by him for a strike. Chu with a 2-ball 1-strike count here. Pulled toward right center field. Marisnik is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Joey Gallo.
Joey Gallo will stride in one more time, looking for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run as you see what got us to where we are now. A big 9th inning shot that helped propel us into extra innings. He's set. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
In now, Rougned as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. The set and the 1-0. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Ready with the 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1. Oh, he just threw that fastball by him.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
He's set. The 2-2. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3. Logan Forsythe would be next. Payoff pitch on its way. Fouled off. He's set. The payoff pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The payoff pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. A dive, but he's back. Stepping in now, Logan Forsythe, as he'll take a look at ball 1. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Fastball swung on and missed.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little early.
これ首位決戦やから勝ちたいんですよ、なんとか。
A 2-1 count to
こ
the
れに負
Rangers
けると
first
ま
baseman.
た1ゲーム離されますからね。
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Elvis Andrus would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Rounded down the third
う
baseline.
わ、あれを取るか。
And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Now batting. You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best
一塁ラ
friends
ン
are
ナー
your
は足が
teammates
速い
right
んで
there.
すよ。
Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery, made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. Odor over at second. Forsythe at first, 2 out in the inning. Anderson in 0-2 hole here.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
Heading out towards shallow right. Tucker waits on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Rangers leave a pair. Score remains tied 6 apiece. So stepping in, Kyle Tucker looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses, ball 1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Gallo over to his left. 1 away.
いや、もう、永久にあります。延長無制限です。引き分けはない。もう延長が20回だろうが30回だろうが決着つくまでやりますね。
First pitch on its way. And a bouncing ball.
逆に12回までとか決めてくれた方がやりやすいですけど。なぜか延長が無制限なんですよ。
1 out, nobody on. 1-1 to Chirinos. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Mazara's under it. 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Jake Marisnick.
Settling in now, Jake Marisnick. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball, 1-1.
そうなんですよ。だからやる側は大変なんですよ。
The 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
soft liner to the right side, and no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. We're still tied 6-6. Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Hunter Pence, as he's set to go to lead off the top half.
2試合分ぐらいやってますよね。
First offering on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
Well, late in a game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
微妙に捉えにくいですね。
The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Pence now heading for second, and now it'll rattle up against the wall. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Now batting. Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. No balls and a strike to count. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. Pence rounds third and is striding for home. And the go-ahead run will score from second as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
The catch point those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Standing in now, Jet Bandy. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
いやー、待望の1点が入りましたね。どうしましょうかね、これ。抑えのピッチャーちょっと用意しましょうか。前回ちょっとね、抑え失敗してるんですよね。こっちを落として、まあ、できればもう1点2点もっと取りたいですね。1点じゃ怖いっすわ。
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
せめて3点ぐらい下がったら一番楽なんですけどね。この1点っていうのは怖いですね、やっぱ。
1 and 2 to the Rangers catcher. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Programming note to pass along here. Due to the length of our ball game tonight, the Jody Kelsey show will not be seen this evening, so that we can bring you the conclusion of this ball game. Doggone. Now at the plate, Asdrubal Cabrera. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
昨日負けましたね。
He's set and the pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Oh, 1 pitch on its way. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
One out and a runner on second base. Hit in the air to center field. Marisnik is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, designated hitter, Shin-Soo Choo.
Next will be the designated hitter, Shin-Soo Choo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Oh, look at this sliding stop. Got him. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score. It's a run on 2 hits here for Texas. And now we'll see if what's left of this crowd can rally their troops. Bottom of the 12th inning coming up. It's the Rangers 7 and the Astros 6. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Michael Brantley. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Jose Leclerc is on now, hoping to finally wrap things up in the bottom of the 12th.
Number 25, Jose Leclerc.
From the stretch, here's the pitch, and he fouls this one off.
なんとかここで抑えて勝ちたいですね。
The 0-1 delivery. Pulled toward right center field. Mazar is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Into the box now, Carlos Correa, and looking to improve on a 1 for 5 effort so far.
バレンティンですか。まあ、筒香の抜けた穴を埋めれるならね。
First pitch of the at bat on its way, fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
よし、追い込んだ。このバッターもまた一発があるから怖いんですよね。とことん低めですね。
Another 0-2 coming.
それがありますね。逆転がね。確かに長打力はすごいんですけど、 シリがもう一つっていう。
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the whole 9. There are 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Altuve, attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 is outside for a ball. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
The count is full.
さあ、あと9で。
2 out, nobody on. Last strike now for Houston. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The Texas Rangers put up 4 runs in the 7th to carry them to victory. Chaz Rowe earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Jose Leclerc earns the save out of the bullpen, his 20th of the season. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
For the victorious Rangers, 7 runs on 13 hits. 2 errors, they left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 19 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 41,168. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.
さあ、では、ここで終わります。お疲れ様でした。